Good morning to all. On behalf of M.A.M. School of Engineering, I would like to welcome you all for the one-week lecture series, Innovation, Startup and Entrepreneurship, which was started from 24/1, 2022 to 1/21 to 2022. Today is the fifth day. Today our title is Presentation on Best Practice. Myself, Purushothaman, Department of EEE. So in the best practice, we are going to see the five states which are doing their ecosystem in the best five practices way. They are doing their own technical way of ecosystem. In that first state, we are going to see is Telangana innovation ecosystem, which they are conducted up to 2021. So in the Telangana, I think you are familiar that Telangana has been created at the year of 2014, and it has launched a new ecosystem for past 9 years. So it has the capital of Hyderabad, which is a livable city in India. I think you are familiar if of doing business in Hyderabad is a good place. So all over in Tamil Nadu, in India, 14.2% average GSDP growth is in India. It is mostly probably from Telangana state. In the life science hub, it is the 35 percentage of India's pharma production, that is a paramedical science. They are having the major role. That is the 35% of paramedical production, which was held in Hyderabad. They are having the major tech hub, that is home to top 10 most valued technical companies in the world. So, in the major tech hub, which has around 1,20,000 handloom weavers, and they are have the home to India's largest textile park in, as we are having in Tamil Nadu as a Tirupur. They are having a largest tech park, textile park. So it has the 20% share in India's gold deposit and the large exporter of granite. I think you are familiar if it is an Andhra or Karnataka or Telangana. They are most probably they are involved in the majestic stones like granite, marble like that. So it has the installed renewable. It has installed renewable energy capacity of 4,000 plus megawatts, and it is the second highest renewable energy production unit in the country. So you can see it has the capital city as a Hyderabad, and it has the kilometer area coverage of 1 lakh 12,000 kilometers, and the population around 35 lakhs, and it has the GDP of 170 US dollars, that is in billion, and it has the capital income of 3,288, that is up to 2019 to 20, and it has the urban population of 40%. So what is the rich and growing innovation ecosystem in the Telangana? So you can see we are having a various policies. That means it has the tech hub, which is developed from Telangana state, back the incubator, improving startups, and it has a scale of foster and create business values. Where Telangana government has established this from the 2014 itself. They have the innovation partners, that is a nodal team, that is ITE and C, that is which was playing a major role in Telangana. In the Telangana state, innovation cell has been created for the entrepreneurs and the supporters, grassroots innovators through mentorships, network, and outreach support. Even though in Telangana they are maintaining for the women entrepreneurs, they are encouraging the women entrepreneurs in the state in making a successful startups and creating a business values. And for women entrepreneurs, they are maintaining a WE hub, and for T-Works, which decreases the barriers to prototyping. If you are looking for a prototype in Hyderabad, Telangana, you can go and approach the T-Works, and it has the testing and the promote skilling and IP generation unit, which plays a major role in the Corona. In the first lockdown, they have have they made a prototype for a paramedical science, and they have made drones. I think you are familiar. It has they have their own advertisement. And if you are looking for an rich RICH, it is the facility taking research to market and support IP generation. Then they are having a task, that is TASK, which creating an entrepreneur mindset among the youth in Telangana. If you are below 27, you can approach the task TASK. In Telangana, they are enhancing the skill synergy. And if it is in emerging technologies, they promote the usage of new technologies. If you are having a new ideas, if you are looking for a new startups, you can approach, promote that emerging technologies. They will have your ideas, and they will make your ideas as a prototype, and it has the government adoption. If it is an image, if you are approach the image, they have the animation unit. That means if you they have the creativity part. That means if you are having any animation ideas in your, if you are looking for an image, they can create the animation sector center for excellence. They are upcoming image tower incubators will further in Telangana's progress. In Telangana, especially if you have no ideas, you can approach. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you can go and approach. If you are a woman, you can go and approach a WV hub, which they will make you as an entrepreneur without if you don't have an idea about the startups or whatever. They are giving hands to the woman entrepreneur. Uh, at the beginning of Telangana, at the beginning stage, they have only two incubators centers, but now they have 40 incubators. And at the beginning, they have around 200 startups in Telangana, but now they are having 6,660 plus startups in Telangana. Like that, they have the 356 seed funded startups. At the beginning of Telangana state, they don't have a single seed funded startups, but now they are having 356, and they have the incubators around the 3,420 plus, and they have the 10 premier educational institutions which they are having the R&D for the youth. And they are having the world largest, no, it is the second largest innovation space there, because the first largest innovation space is in Singapore. So in the world, it has the second largest innovation space, around 3 lakh 50 square feet building up area. They have a green vehicles, unicorns in Telangana, and also they are having the other startups also, topmost startups in Telangana. What is the T hub? That is, it has a pronged strategy that has the T hub as managing a three types of startups. One is a startup innovation. If you are having a scale, and if you want to accelerate, and you can incubation, they will give at a startup innovation. At the second part, if you are looking for a corporate innovation, you have to approach T hub. So they will disruptive, deformative, coordinating, and emerging your technologies like. If you are having a banking ideas, software ideas, or Android banking, or any type of Android developing, you can approach the corporate innovations which is available in T. If it is an ecosystem innovation, you can go for an ecosystem office which was connected with the T Hub in Telangana. Then it has a international government and academia programs, and if you and it also have a community and events in T Hub. In the T Hub and the ecosystem, they connect all the major parts of Telangana startups. That means Telangana startups, Reach Talks, T-Works, everything will be connected with the ecosystem innovation in the T Hub. So, in TSIC provides a platform for a grassroots innovators. It has a three economy states encouraging grassroots innovations. That is, one is a government startup connect, that is social impact boot campus, and another one is a innovation among students. They will approach the students for school innovation challenges and courses. They are also having pre-incubation labs in schools, and they having the R&Ds in the colleges, and they also promote the innovation policy formulation. That is, they having the innovation outreach and the visibility programs in TSIC platform. So in Telangana social innovation landscape, In the Telangana's goal, they are having a 5K5Y, that is over 5,000 social impact startups over next 5 years. In the Telangana, they have been focused for 17 sustainable development goals and has over 300 startups in the space. And the social innovation policies, they have the social framework will propel the Telangana to be an impact capital of India. They also having the social startup network in the houses over 5,000 enablers, including a startups, NGOs, corporates, and a mentor. They also having an impact lab, has a platform to facilitate and collaborate between stakeholders for social impact. Next one, WE Hub. Already I have said it is for exclusive for the women entrepreneurs. India's first state lead incubator for women entrepreneurs. So they will accelerate, then incubation, then pre-incubation. They have the three stages in the WE Hub. That is hair and how to exchange the platform, how to invest the facilitation, assist, and in incubation they have the how to reach the market, how to access to personalize the mentoring, how to invest the readiness, access to capital via credit or debit linkage. In the pre-incubation, they have the access to entrepreneurial development programs, legal and IP support, and they are also having the access to testing a facility access for entrepreneurship. They having four kinds of cycle in the WE Hub. That is enterprises cycle and the ecosystem development, government listening and outreach and advocacy. What is T-Works? It is India's largest prototyping center. I have already said that the T-Works have played a major role in the lockdown period. They have created the drones and they have supported for the ventilator in Hyderabad. You can see in the 2020 itself, they have started the startups for ventilators and they have achieved and they have produced more than billions and of ventilators at the COVID period. So in the teamwork, they have the initiative of the government Telangana with a vision to create and celebrate a culture of hobbyists, makers, and innovators who explore and experiment without the fear of failure. So in how they are support, how the teamwork support, how they act as a innovation ecosystem. They have the product design. If you are having a product design, if you want to make into a prototype, so they will first they will combine the component sourcing and they will look for the skill development and they will have a rapid prototyping and they will have and they will give you a mentorship support and then for an IP facilitation. What is RICH? That is a research and innovation circle of Hyderabad. So in the RICH, they will unlock the national treasure, which was created by the top scientific research institutions in Telangana state. They have the following areas, focused on the following areas, that is the aerospace and defense, food and agriculture, life science and paramedical, and sustainability. If you want to support provided by rich to the innovation ecosystem means you have to find the investor connect. Then you have to have a best support mechanism. Then you have to have a policy for intervention, and you should have a IP protection and the support from the institutions and their top research facilities for R&D. So if it is a task, that is CASK, that means the Telangana Academy for Skill and Development, where they will enhance their skilling synergy among institutions of government, industry, and academia. Around 50% of the trained personnel get recruited, that is in the highest for state skilling programs in the country. In the programming and IT skills, they are having a major role in task. And if you are having a 3D modeling and a 3D printing, you can go and approach for an task. And they are having that R&D centers in the task circles, and they have the entrepreneurial and leadership skills in I4Ts programs and the social innovations and the rural develop entrepreneurship. It also supports the several essential entrepreneur skills are provided to the students and citizens in growing field of employment. So around In Telangana, 669 plus colleges have been registered in TOS, and they have youth around 2,15,238 youth have been registered in the TOS, and 2,92,020 students have been trained in the TOS, and the faculty around 13,087 has been trained in the TOS. So next state. So in the previous we have seen about the Telangana state how they are having the five best practices for the startups. Next state is Maharashtra state having the innovation society. It is the state nodal agency and the development of skill development, employment and entrepreneurship. Uh, so in the Maharashtra state, it is the leader state among it is one of the leader state among in our India. So there are five major leader states. In that, Maharashtra is a recognized leader which having a developing and a strong startup ecosystem. They have been ranked for second ranked Indian Nati Ayog's National Innovation Index at 2020, and it has the startups ranking of 2000 startup ranking in 2019. It has the capital of Mumbai. So I think you know about the Mumbai. In whatever it may, in Mumbai you will have the population high. If you are looking for a railway usage passengers, it is the first one in India. And if you are looking for a harbor, you can look after the Mumbai. Most of the major companies having the headquarters in the Mumbai. In the terms itself, you can see how financial capital have been in our country. That is in Mumbai, which is located in Maharashtra, and it is the home to numerous startups and the investors, and it has a major startups sectors, that is fintech, that is D2C brands and media tech, health tech, education tech, and also in the Maharashtra, four states are having in various supporting areas. That is in Pune, you can see they are having the automotive and electronic sector. In Nashik, they have witnessed growth in healthcare firms. In Nagpur, they are emerging as an ideal location for renewable energy. In Aurangabad, they are having attractive agri-business companies. So in Maharashtra, they having the startup ecosystem. Key states has been around 31,918 registered startups and 11,452 DPIIT recognized startups. And it also having the incubators home to leading a incubator like SINE, IIT Bombay, Venture Center, RIIDL, CABA, STTBA. So the Maharashtra government has the support for Maharashtra State Innovation Society to execute a Maharashtra State and Innovative Startup policy from 2018. So, as a Mumbai is a fintech hub in Maharashtra for execute the fintech policies which was started at 2018 and to promote the fintech ecosystem in the state. So, the government has been sanctioned over 500 crores for venture funding. So let's have the introduction for Maharashtra State Innovation Society, that is in the short form, they can say it as MSINS. So it has a state nodal agency to promote startups and innovation in Maharashtra. So in the Maharashtra, they are having a department skill development, employment and entrepreneurship. And the government of Maharashtra has the key objectives, three key objectives. One is to promote and support the establishment of innovation-driven entrepreneurs in Maharashtra, and it also have the attract venture capital and angel funding in Maharashtra. There have been around 500 crores funding for startups, and they are also having a create employment opportunities in Maharashtra through innovation-driven enterprises. So, what are the key ongoing initiatives? That is, in a statewide network, it is a 17 incubators. They are having a 17 incubator. And in the Maharashtra Startup Week 2021, they have a public procurement from 24 startups per year. They also having a grant challenges with the fisheries department, and also they having a woman entrepreneurship cell like Telangana. They are also having a financial assistance for patent and quality testing. So through its various initiatives, Maharashtra has impacted 3,000 plus startups. So what is the key upcoming initiatives? In Maharashtra, they have a virtual incubation center, and they are also having a seed fund, and also having an innovation startup yatra, which was started. I think I am having the image of the startup yatra, and they are also having a Maharashtra ignition grant, and also a deep tech innovation funds. Those are the upcoming initiatives. So the Maharashtra Startup Week, they accelerate the path for the startup to execute innovative solutions with the government. They have the three credibility, three parts of Startup Week. That is, first one is credibility, next one is opportunity, and third one is funding. In the credibility, in the 2021 edition, they have 1,800 plus applications were received, from which the top 24 were awarded for work orders. In the opportunities, they are the first customer for startups. In the funding, they Maharashtra funds and facilitates the work order up to 15 lakhs for startups with hand loan, hand holding supports in the various sectors for agriculture, education and skilling, healthcare, sustainability, smart infra and mobility, governance and financial inclusion. They have the establishment of incubation centers, that is around 75 plus incubation centers. The platform ideas, support ideas to graduate till proof of concept and beyond. They have the what is the major objectives for incubation centers? They have these 17 incubation centers at the public research entitled to help the commerciable technology and convert the ideas to proof of concept. So in the Maharashtra, they having yes, incubators with a grant of 5 crores for a period of 5 years. Apart from funding, Maharashtra government has worked with incubators for capacity building, industry connect programs, and they are also having they are conducting the activities to nourish, neutralize the local startup ecosystems, and also they're having a 12 incubators in partnership with public universities. For women-focused incubators, they have in January 2021 at S&D Women's University, Mumbai. So they're having the access through challenges in Maharashtra Grand Challenge. Another one is Maharashtra Health Hackathon. To accelerate the way of solving government problem statement, they have started those Grand Challenge and Maharashtra Health Hackathon. They are building an innovation oriented mindset to solve the state's most pressing problems, ideas to POCs. What about the financial support? How they are accelerating to go to market? They support up to 2 lakhs for domestic patents and up to 10 lakhs for international patents. And in the quality testing and certified support, they help the startups to build the credibility for their product globally, and they have the platform which supports the cost of around 2 lakhs for any product development. Test conducted at NABL labs, that aggregated labs, undertaken by a startup incorporated in Maharashtra. So, in the GOM sponsored ventures, they have the three major GOM sponsored ventures. That is, one is Sydney Venture, Maharashtra Social Venture Fund. Another one is Maharashtra State Defense and Aerospace Fund. And the another one is IDBA Capital, which under a Bharat Ratna Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Investment Fund for SC/ST entrepreneurs. Those are the three major sponsored venture funds. And for acceleration partnership, they have the ACT grants and the ACT 4 Green UK FCDO, and they have the Merico Innovation Foundation. In the ACT funds, they are having a 100 crores fund created by around 100 volunteers from the startup community, and also around 12 districts through telemedicine, medicine, oxygen therapies, remote patients monitoring, testing, everything comes under the ACT grant. In the Act 4 Green UK FCDO, they have the UK government provided acceleration support for 24 promising million UK clean tech startups to find a relevant market in Maharashtra. In Marico Innovation Foundation, it is one of the India's first corporate funded innovation focused platforms for their scale up initiatives. It has the case point Attenberg Technologies delivered a revenue growth of 40x in 4 years. And in a Mumbai fintech hub, their objective is to execute the Maharashtra fintech policies and promote fintech ecosystem in the state. Government of Maharashtra has the first state in India to announce their fintech policy in 2018. Their aim are to support the sector with a vision to make a Mumbai a global fintech hub. And they are having a uh, transparent and democratic digital platform and also a discover opportunities for innovation and 80 plus investors for buy side or angel financial institutions. They are having a use case driven matchmaking and submit every year and 300 plus fintech startups. Uh, they are having a key offering of Mumbai Fintech Hub in India, entire single window compromising leading industry players in banking, and also having the investment for democratic investment, accelerate the outreach and partnership to support a fintech startups for business growth, and also having a education easy to use educational modules covering a technical and functional skill set. Next one. Next state is Nagaland. So first we have seen the Telangana, second one is Maharashtra, and the third one is Nagaland. It comes under the Department of Industries and Commerce, Government of Nagaland. So if you are focusing for a woman entrepreneurship, every state we are focusing for an woman entrepreneurship. They are having a special efforts will be made to identify the woman entrepreneur in the rural, and also they are having a 25% fund to promote a startup by woman entrepreneurs. They're pretending to promotion of women entrepreneurs as the department under the startup Nagaland programs, that is the financially assisted youth net. They also having the incubators to organize the women fellowship programs to help and promote womanship entrepreneurs. The program is an ongoing. They have the activities under startup Nagaland from 2019 in order to promote a startup culture for motivate the youth of Nagaland for the activities which has been initiated, and the department has signed a MOUs with four incubators. That is one from National Institute and Electronics and Information Technology, and another one is Nagaland Tool Rooms and Training Centers, that is NTPC. Another one is YouthNet, and another one is EduCenter, which has the financial support shall be allocated to each incubator in installments for assisting startups by providing plug and play facilities and R&D activities, etc. And they also have the MOUs with YouthNet for one of the incubators to set up a entrepreneurship development cell, that is EDC, in schools and colleges, which was signed with YouthNet in 2019 to neutralize and promote the entrepreneurship at the learning stage itself. They are also having the department which has extended the financial assistance to YouthNet to conduct a woman entrepreneurship fellowship during the year 2020. So in the lockdown challenges, the having the aspiring and the innovative youth was conducted. The lockdown challenges 2020 has to help the ignite youth minds at the COVID situation in the state. So they are having a 30 people had won cash prize for their solutions and products. In the year 2021, the department assisted four incubators to hold innovative challenges. And one of the startups in particular have launched their application in the Director of Industries and Commerce as the part of pilot project of parking solution in towns and cities. They're having a brief highlight of startup Nagaland incubators. That is EDU center, that is education centers in schools of business. So they have the EDU centers of business in Nagaland, first business school, and the ESBs and incubators work with startups, entrepreneurs, and they are currently have 5 startups and 15 entrepreneurs being incubated at ESB. In the highlights of ESB incubators, they have 85% of these sessions are headed by the entrepreneurs, and they are having the certified entrepreneurship program, which is strategy to how to build your startups. And they are also having the monthly workshops, business tours outside the Nagaland. So you can see in the it is the first prize 50,000 for a 10-year-old kid, that is young, for the youngest app developer. At the COVID-19 pandemic struck in March 2020, he's from the schools itself. They are motivating the kids for entrepreneurship. So the 8 years old boy and his father Kanziang also recently tripped up the startups Nagaland Hackathon 2021 and came second. So in the Nagaland, they have the YouthNet Incubation Center, which was started from 15th July 2021 for the Department of Industries and Commerce, Government of Nagaland, have the startup policy of 2019. It has been launched the commemoration of India at 75, an industry lead movement which brings together different stakeholders of society to create a morally, economically, and technologically advanced country. What about the EDCs in schools? They are motivating EDCs, that is the entrepreneur skills in the school stage itself. So they have signed with the YouthNet. I have already said that YouthNet has playing a major role in Nagaland. They are connected with the schools for EDCs and ESBs, for the entrepreneurship development centers. They have selected 5 schools across Nagaland, and also they have the centers provided critical facilities like plug and play and working space along with the computer labs. They are also having the students to pursue entrepreneurship and support innovation among students. EDC introductory sessions began in the first week of October, and that is in 2020. Those are the 5 schools in the Nagaland with the EDC development skills. Next state is Karnataka. I think if it is a Karnataka in your mind, you will say you have the Bangalore. They are having more startups in Bangalore. So the Karnataka has the innovation and startup capital to innovation and startup uh, capital of Asia. So in NIT IOG India Innovation Index, they are ranked one at 2019 and 20, and the Karnataka has been ranked as a top performer consecutively for the last 2 years, that is 18 and 19. Total 80 unicorns in India has on November 2021. In that, 37 unicorns are from Bengaluru. So around 46 percentage of unicorns are from Karnataka. Around all over India, 46% of unicorns are from Karnataka. What about the global ranking? They have been ranked 10 by Startup Ecosystem ranking at 2021, and ranked 9 in all, overall investment made in startups founded in 2010, and 23 by Startup Genome Report 2021. They have been ranked 13 among top 25 global cities for the future. So they having the ranking based on economic growth and foreign direct investment into the city. What has worked for Karnataka? So if it is a Karnataka, in your mind you will know the Bengaluru, which has the electronic cities, much and much startups and more IT companies, colleges, everything has been located in Bengaluru. So it has the hometown pop to 33% of India's tech talent. That is 2 million IT professionals are in Bengaluru. So in the city, it has the highest employability rate in the country and yearly adopter economy. And it also had has the access to funding 431 VC funds and 4,687 angel investors and 32 corporate venture funds. So in the Bengaluru, they are having consumer economy is the most digitally savvy in India. In Bengaluru, they have preferred R&D destination for 50% of India's MNCs and home to 400 plus GCCs. 60% of biotech companies and 85 plus chip design companies are in Bengaluru. And it also has the most millennial friendly city in India and as the fast growing city in the world for the next 15 years. It has the 37 population between 15 to 35 years of 15 to 35 years of age. In the Bengaluru unicorns have had a total valuation of US dollar is 138 billion as against all India around 221 billion US dollars. In Bengaluru, they have 85 plus incubator centers and they are accelerating around 5,500 So, for framework for innovation adopted, they have four policies that and hand holding, and another one is funding, another one is ecosystem focus, and another one is outreach engagement. So, they have placed a major framework for Bengaluru. In Karnataka, how they are elevate the ideas to POCs. So, in the first of its kind initiative in the country, they are a seed funding for early stage startups up to 15 lakhs in the form of granting aid. And around 488 startups funded for 120 crores. 30% of winners are women entrepreneurs, and 25% of the winners are from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities of Karnataka. So, Karnataka elevate the social inclusion program, that is a special program for SC entrepreneurs, and also have the Amrit 2020 startups initiatives, the 75 startups to be benefited at SC, ST, OBC minorities. It also have the bonds that which rises to 170 dollar million valued at rupees 3,200 crores, and it has a Bellatrix Aerospace that has been raised to 3 million. So, and also it has been awarded a TDB National Award 2017, Promising Space Technology Startups 2018 by IESA, and also in Karnataka they are having a Niramal that have a non-invasive risk assessment with a machine intelligence solution to detect breast cancer. And also it has a scapic which has acquired by a Flipkart for $5 million and enables the creation and publishing of AR and 3D content. In Karnataka, they have a grand challenges innovation solution for social impact. They have a unique program aimed to facilitate the innovative technology solutions with a social impact. They also having a program to address challenges faced by various government of Karnataka departments, and also they having a startups given funding up to 60 lakhs. In the area of focusing problems statements, they have six role. One is clean tech, water and sewage management. Another one is healthcare, effective delivery of primary health services. Another one is mobility traffic congestion in Bengaluru. Another one is climate change, that means water conservation. And another one is malnutrition, tackling under nourishment. Another one is agri-tech plant disease and pest infection diagnosis. So in the ecosystem focus, they have the Center of Excellence, which has been established from the funding support of 250 crores, and they have the anchored by industry associations, that is industry leaders and the academic institutions. The Karnataka have the incubation space for 1.25 lakh square feet with the state of art facility. And in deep tech COEs, it have the aerospace and defense, Internet of Things, that is IoT, cyber security, agro innovations, data science and artificial intelligence. semiconductor design and fabless accelerators, machine learning and robotics, and they having the animation, visual effects, gaming and comics. Most of those animations and visual effects has been from the Whitefield, which is located in the Bangalore. Another one is a recent initiatives. They have Center for Internet of Ethical Things. They have the artificial intelligence and robotics translation parks, COE for efficient augmentation. What is the outreach and engagement? In Karnataka Digital Economy Mission, that is KDEM, they have the first of its kind initiatives between government and industry, where industry bodies hold 51% of equity. So remaining 49% for the government. Karnataka has been focusing to enhance the beyond Bengaluru technology ecosystem across five key verticals for ecosystem development. In Karnataka, they have the IT products and the services, global capability center promotions, innovation and startups, electronic system design and manufacturing. Beyond Bengaluru, they have the talent accelerator. In the global innovation alliance, they have the partnership with 20 plus countries, and 11 MOUs have been signed. 30 plus projects across below verticals. They are having the five CV, five projects which is in the slide. So next state is Uttar Pradesh, which has the centric best practice, which was maintained by Department of IT and Electronics, Government of Uttar Pradesh, that is UP. So in the UP startup policy 2020 goals, it has been among the top three status in startup India ranking framework, and it has built a woman class startup infrastructure to make UP as the first preference for startups. It has the India's largest incubator in Lucknow, and in UP, it is the India's largest incubator network with 117 plus incubators, at least one in each district. So in the UP, they have in the ecosystem of 10,000 plus startups and three center of excellence in Meditech and also in artificial intelligence and Leon cells, battery cells. In the current overview of startup ecosystem in UP, they have 41 recognized incubators, 217, 20, 2,799 plus co-working seats, 5,200 plus registered startups in UP, 5 lakhs incubation spaces, square feet incubation spaces. So in the financial incentive provisions, incentive for startups, they are having the 1.8 lakh substance allowances, 5 lakh seed capital, 10 lakh patent cost, 1 lakh even participation. In additional, they are having the 50% of financial assistance in seed capital, and substance allowance shall be given to startups for funding co-founded by a woman, Divyang Arya transgender, are founded in Purvanchal. So they are having the three incentive for incubators, that is up to 1 crore capital grant, and another one is up to 30 lakh operational grant, another one is up to 5 lakh acceleration program grant. So 25% of additional on the region. State of art centers of excellence to support state startup and build a bold spread aligned in the state. It has been established SG Lucknow, and also has established IIT campus, and also they have established Noida in Greater Noida. Sure. So we have covered all the five states of five best practice which they are following for accelerating the encouraging you can ask. Okay, we should wind up. If you have any doubts, you can contact me. Thank you.